Hello, welcome to my channel Motive Quotes. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. The only source of knowledge is experience. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Logic will get you from A to B, imagination will take you everywhere. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Life is just like a game. First you have to learn rules of the game, and then play it better than anyone else. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Creativity is intelligence having fun. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. The only real valuable thing is intuition. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. You never fail until you stop trying. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit, and a violin. What else does a man need to be happy? Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. The only thing more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you mine are still greater. We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. Pure mathematics is, in its way, the poetry of logical ideas. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. Great ideas often receive violent opposition from mediocre minds. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or objects. The only truly valuable thing is intuition. Any man who can drive safely while kissing a pretty girl is simply not giving the kiss the attention it deserves. The important thing is to not stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. The only thing you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. The measure of a man is what he does with power. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong, it is character. Intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature and its beauty. The only thing you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. You cannot simultaneously prevent and prepare for war. We act as though comfort and luxury were the chief requirements of life when all that we need to make us really happy is something to be enthusiastic about. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. The world is not dangerous because of those who do harm, but because of those who look at it without doing anything. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. I never made one of my discoveries through the process of rational thinking. The only source of knowledge is experience. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The more I learn, the more I realize how much I don't know. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Knowledge of what is does not open the door directly to what should be. The value of achievement lies in the achieving. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. We should take care not to make the intellect our god. It has, of course, powerful muscles, but no personality. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorns have roses. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. The more I study science, the more I believe in God. I never worry about the future. It comes soon enough. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. Everything that can be counted does not necessarily count. Everything that counts cannot necessarily be counted. It is not that I'm so smart. But I stay with the questions much longer. Creativity is contagious, pass it on. You do not really understand something unless you can explain it to your grandmother. We shall require a substantially new manner of thinking if mankind is to survive. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. The world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing. Imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution. If you don't miss a moment of motivation, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay tuned for your daily dose of inspiration. Join our community of motivated individuals on the journey to success. Subscribe now and be part of the Motive Quotes family. Thank you.